Welcome to AITV News. Today we're examining a critical development involving aerospace giant Boeing. The United States Department of Justice has found that Boeing violated a key 2021 agreement related to two fatal 737 MAX crashes, which could open the door to potential criminal prosecution. In mid-May 2025, the Justice Department determined Boeing breached what's known as a Deferred Prosecution Agreement, or DPA. This agreement had allowed Boeing to avoid criminal charges for conspiracy to defraud the Federal Aviation Administration concerning the 737 MAX's flawed flight control system. The DOJ now states Boeing failed to implement the required compliance and ethics program designed to prevent and detect violations of United States fraud laws. Let's briefly recap the background. In 2018 and 2019, two Boeing 737 MAX jets crashed, Lion Air Flight 610 and Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302, tragically killing a total of 346 people. Investigations identified a flight control system known as MCS as a key factor in both disasters. Boeing was subsequently accused of misleading regulators about this system. To avoid immediate prosecution for conspiracy to defraud the United States, Boeing entered into the Deferred Prosecution Agreement in January 2021. Essentially, a DPA means prosecutors agree to defer and possibly drop charges if a company meets specific conditions over a set period. For Boeing, these conditions included a $2.5 billion payment in penalties and compensation and a commitment to significantly overhaul its compliance practices. Boeing, however, disputes the Justice Department's finding. The company asserts that it has honored the terms of the 2021 agreement. Now, the Justice Department faces a crucial decision. Prosecutors have until July 7, 2025, to inform a federal judge in Texas of their intentions. Their options are significant. They could proceed with a criminal trial against Boeing on the original conspiracy charge. Alternatively, they might negotiate a new plea agreement, likely with stricter terms. This could potentially include a guilty plea to a felony and the appointment of an independent monitor to oversee Boeing's safety and compliance. Another, perhaps less likely option could be a new, more stringent deferred prosecution agreement. The families of the 346 victims have consistently advocated for the criminal prosecution of Boeing and its executives. They have expressed profound disappointment with arrangements that allow the company to avoid a trial, as they continue to seek what they consider true accountability for their losses. So, what is at stake? If the Justice Department prosecutes and Boeing is convicted, the company could face substantial additional financial penalties and even stricter oversight. Even a new plea deal involving a guilty plea could have serious reputational and financial repercussions, potentially affecting its ability to secure government contracts, although such consequences can sometimes be waived. This case also represents a significant moment for the Department of Justice. Its decision will be viewed as a major test of its approach to corporate crime, especially in complex cases involving public safety and allegations of repeated misconduct by a major corporation. The decision expected by July 7th will be pivotal, not only for Boeing's future, but also for the broader landscape of corporate accountability. AITV News will continue to follow this story and bring you further updates.